Welcome to Gladwell Patterson's summer exhibition, Masterpieces. We love to discover hidden masterpieces for your appreciation and enjoyment, and we are thrilled to show you around our gallery space in Knightsbridge and introduce you to some of the incredible artworks within this exhibition.
We are thrilled to present this masterpiece by the Belgian artist Modest Huys, who we have recently discovered.
A driver behind the Luminist movement in the early 1900s, Huys captures a startling display of light and atmosphere as he balances complex textures and colours.
Above all else, Huys' work was preoccupied with the way that light and colour could transform ordinary scenes of daily life into extraordinary depictions of the sublime. This work, painted in 1912, remains as vibrant today as it was over a century ago, with wonderful textures and glowing colours.
The French post-impressionist paintings in this exhibition will transport you to the enchanting river valleys of rural France.
Recognised as one of the best, but largely undiscovered post-impressionist artists of the 20th century, Georges Robin's skill and complete command of his palette sets him aside from his contemporaries.
Gladwell Patterson's distinguished history with both Georges Robin and Alexandre Jacob began after the Second World War. For over 70 years, these two artists' interpretation of the French landscape have never ceased to appeal to our clients. Georges Robin's paintings are admired for his colourful depictions of river valleys, like the Dordogne, Loire, and coastal landscapes of Brittany, like this charming scene of the Côte d'Or, where the artist had a summer home. Robin's paintings perfectly capture rural French life, and their timeless beauty never fails to stop you in your tracks. Alexandre Jacob's peaceful and contemplative paintings are celebrated for his depiction of light and atmosphere. They have a true ability to transport the viewer to the very banks of the River Seine and River Marne, where Jacob would patiently wait, paintbrush poised to capture his unique visions of the French countryside.
The glowing light he captures in the sky of the scene is truly mesmerising.
This painting by Gustave Loiseau of the River Eure in Normandy is one of my personal favourites in this exhibition. Painted in 1913 at a period when the artist was experimenting with his unique post-impressionist technique called entrelace, or cross-hatching.
You can see the brushstrokes in the sky and in the foliage, enlivening the surface and creating texture and atmosphere. You really get the feeling of a warm evening breeze.
From 1913 onwards, Loiseau began a much freer approach, and this gem of a painting shows his supreme confidence and skill, moving beyond the confines of the Impressionist movement and the influence of his mentors, Claude Monet and Pierre-Auguste Renoir.
Celebrated as a painter of light, Raymond Wintz enjoyed a reputation as one of the finest artists working in France in the early 20th century.
Wintz's crowning achievement was a series of iconic views from Breton doorways, delicately balanced scenes which allowed the artist to combine an interior and exterior setting within a single composition.
The Green Door Brittany is a sister piece to one of Wintz's most recognisable works, The Blue Door, which was made into a print series during the artist's lifetime, a testament to this masterpiece.
Our contemporary artists have worked tirelessly over the past few months to create some deeply personal and truly impressive works of art.
Light plays an important role in the work of our British landscape painters Martin Taylor, Peter Van Breda, and Peter Simmons. Each artist offers a unique interpretation of the landscape and the cityscapes that surround us.
Painted for the Savills Garden at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show this year, designed by the famed landscape designer Mark Gregory.
Paul Brown's magnificent plot to plate was inspired by summer produce and the culinary delights of Paul's great friend and Michelin-starred chef, Chris Galvin.
The anticipation of this dish is palpable, from the wonderful details of the crispy onion skin, the wonderful peas, morels, and the reflection here in the glass of wine, combined with the rough brickwork below. This painting truly is a masterpiece.
David Shepherd is recognised as one of the finest wildlife artists. His distinctive style and inspiration stems from a personal attachment with the animals of Kenya, and one cannot fail to be blown away by his magnificent portrayal of these majestic beasts.
This piece in particular, painted in 1974, has that classic impasto technique in the foreground that David was so well known for, that really helped bring the animals alive.
A masterpiece is more than just a great painting. It is the result of a convergence that brings together the artist's lived experience, their creativity, and their ingenuity to create a moment of breathtaking beauty. The artworks on display in this exhibition are therefore not only exquisite objects, but gateways into the minds and hearts of the greatest artists that Gladwell and Patterson have had the pleasure of working with.